Hello, all. Welcome, new viewers, and my lovely Moonians. Today we have a pick a card reading where we will be unraveling how they feel and how they think you feel. So, we'll be going into that along with what they want to say to you, also. So, that's just a bonus thing that we'll be doing. Alright? So, see which object over here are you feeling drawn towards? This is number 1 with the mask, number 2 with the golden frog, and number 3 with the Mariam Jasper. So just see which one are you feeling drawn towards intuitively. This is the close-up. Let's just go with it. Pause the video if you want, for we will be moving forward. I'll see you soon. Hello, number 1, for those who were drawn to the mask over here. So, okay. I was resisting saying it, but now that my cat is at the door, ancient Egypt energy comes in, because the color combination of this, it's not finished yet. I still have to do a lot more, but anyways, this reminds me of lapis lazuli, this combination, which is really good for meditation, deep insights, connecting with the higher self, connecting with the universe, with the source, and very good for meditation, if I haven't said it, because this is a very transient. Lapis lazuli is very transient, and it helps you travel onto your altered state. I don't know why am I talking about these things. You could be going through a psychic awakening too, where your psychic abilities could be getting enhanced. You are waking up to your gifts and dreams. That's just a side note. I wasn't planning on channeling energies for this. So just to start, we'll see the signs coming in particular. It's not necessary, but just for some people who want to be sure whether or not this is their file. All right, for number 1. Signs coming up for number 1. We have a Gemini needs to clean up their act. A Leo can't stop obsessing over you. A Pisces wants to love you. I'm going to stop at this. 3 signs have come in. Could be in your chart, could be in your person's chart, or people acting in these energies. So that's that. With these cards, I just suddenly felt, with these cue cards, I just suddenly felt you put someone on the cold seat for some time, and they can't stop thinking about you, and they know that they need to step it up in order to love you. That came in. So it is not necessary for these signs to be predominant in your. It's a little floaty energy which is coming in. This person is daydreaming about you, dreaming about the future. That energy came through. All right, so let's begin. I'm gonna keep this outside because only so much space you can. The first pile always has this energy, like, I'm just trying to figure out what to do, what not to do. All right, let's begin now. We'll start with how are they feeling, then we'll go into how they think you're feeling, then we'll pull out a lover's oracle, and then go into the messages coming in from them. We'll look into the song also that they like to dedicate towards you. All right, So let's begin. Understand one thing, we are looking into their perspective. So when we go into how they feel, how they think you feel, that'll be from their perspective. May be true, may not be true. All right. So just keep an open mind. Spirit, we are now ready and we would like to know, how is pile one's person feeling right now? We have twin flames coming in, mirroring shared feelings, reflecting. We have open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. And we have elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. I completely forgot when I was channeling. However, I was channeling about lapis lazuli because spirit was like, just wrap it up and let's go forward because you're fumbling. It's really good for the throat chakra also, like orating. It's really good for that. Leadership quality, speaking up in public, like turquoise, it also helps. I've felt it, and it's good for the third eye also. So, anyways, with the twin flames coming in, the open heart and the elusiveness coming through, runner chaser dynamics comes in with this one, which is why it may have been hot and cold where this person is right now. That's how I'm feeling right now. This person is being a little deceptive. Why? Because they are feeling quite um imbalanced by the strong, profound feelings they have for you. They want to open their heart and be receptive to what you have to offer, the love that you offer, the affection that you offer. But there are certain lingering energies of the past, hesitations which are stemming from the past, which is making them feel a little guarded at this moment. But while they may be reclusive, they're realizing how profound this connection really is, because it's something very different where you both mirror also. Soulmate twin flame journeys are like true soulmate and twin flame journeys are quite they ask a lot out of you, quite demanding in the way of, we have to come together then go apart, come together then go apart, and only to grow. Sometimes it doesn't really happen. The distance or separation, which may be an illusion, doesn't really happen all the time. But there is a lot of spiritual growth which happens. So coming close to you is like coming close to a fire. You can't stay for too long because you remind them of all the things that they have to grow out of or learn, still accomplish on on an emotional level, in terms of maturity or certain kind of healing, those triggers, projections, all the shadow work which is essential. And this person takes time apart from you to make sense of what is happening, of what they're feeling. That is also coming through. This person is literally asking you, is it safe for me to love you? Is it safe for you, for us to, is it safe for, okay, my god, wait, this card in my mind was coming, so that's why I'm gonna show it to you. Where is it? Finally. This one, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart. Oh, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This is where this person is at. Initial stages of it, in a way, because of the hesitation. They're learning how to be more vulnerable and not manipulative. The manipulation energy which is coming in is only when they are guarding themselves. So, in a way, not sharing with you how they truly feel because they feel they'll become too vulnerable, but they're trying to trust this process of what is unfolding. What else can we say about how they're feeling? But they do realize this is something special, nothing like what they have actually ever experienced before. And I also want to say, if there is separation going on, this person wants a new beginning with you for sure. We have ideation or ideation coming through. And this is the thinking process that they are on. What's the next step? What should I do next? In that elusiveness, they want to open their heart and welcome you in. I already feel that you reside, you have a part of their heart, a space in their heart, a special place in their heart. Let's say that, but how do they communicate? And what steps can they take? How can they come in and sweep you in a way, or win you, or make this connection successful? The thinking about it. That's why maybe they have recoiled, retreated for the time being, to make more sense of how they're feeling, because they may be feeling quite confused, because they haven't felt this way before. And we have magic. Yeah, you are like magic to them. Your touch is very your touch is very bewitched. They feel, it's this funny thing, but they feel that they're bewitched by you. You put a spell on them. That kind of energy is coming through, but they're quite mesmerized by you. There's a little bit of this mystery, elusiveness, which is also coming in, which keeps on drawing them towards you. But it's just not the chemistry, it's also the compatibility that you both share that they haven't had in their previous experiences. That is what is coming through. This is truly something very significant for them, and they're opening up to it also. Depending on where your connection is, relationship is, this person is learning how to invite you in to the corners that they've never shown to other people. And talking to you, sharing their all facets of who they are is very easy. Flows, the conversation flows. It becomes very timeless. This person would like to pick your brains because maybe they don't really know how you feel. We're going to go into that, but like, they feel it, but maybe both have not really spoken about it in a direct way, is also somewhere down the line coming through. But the pull, the draw they have towards you, the way they feel drawn towards you, is something very, something which is questioning, like, oh my god, what am I doing? I've never done such things for any other person. So the ego self is also like, whoa, bro, what's happening? Or sweetheart, what's up with you? Why are you feeling so strongly about this person, about pile one? The elusiveness is just coming in, like, I'm not feeling daunted by it because of all the energy that I'm tapping into, not just because of the twin flames. These are just names given. Yeah, there are different journeys, but at the end of it, it's a spiritual connection overlooked by the divine. But honestly speaking, the elusiveness is only coming in due to their own confusion, because they didn't really think that they were meant for love because of the way things have happened. And the thing is, their heart has been or had been closed off due to personal experiences growing up and everything. But with you, it's just this initiation which occurred, and this person is really trying to open their heart to be more emotionally available, make you understand this person. There's so many things this person really wants to say, because they don't really always say it in the most direct manner. This person has a hard time expressing their emotions due to whatever reason there may be, upbringing, so many other things which are there. Don't want to go into it because it's too elaborative. I feel it'll be best for you to let them be for now, let them figure it out, or at least don't read into the elusiveness, is what I'm feeling for a majority of people. Not entertaining players here. There's something very pure which is unfolding. and your feelings are very much mutual. They just feel if there is any kind of resistance that you're feeling that's coming from their end, they just feel if they let go completely, if they didn't have those guards or a little bit of boundaries or whatever it is, right? They'll completely get consumed, engulfed in their feelings for you. That is what is coming through. So we need to respect other people's decision because they know how they have been in the past, and they need to ease into it. That is the energy which is coming through. And something told me to wear the yin and yang. And first cards coming in is twin flame. Like, I don't really like using these terms that we make, and then because people end up making such hierarchies, what is better, what is not, this is lesser, this is more, doesn't really, anyways. But special, it's, this is something which is known to you, divine feminine, known to you, not gender specific, it's gender fluid. Everyone has divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Your divine masculine is opening up, and even opening up a new phase between the two of you, which is more endearing, compassionate. The letting go of old patterning is also coming through. Because what I'm feeling is that this is a person who's been challenged, who's being challenged to open their heart once again. They did have an open heart. Maybe more likely they wore their heart on their sleeves, but world did a number on them. And then you came in and changed the narrative for them. You know that the Pisces and these three cards, I wanna love you, I wanna kiss you, I wanna hug you, that is coming in. So while this is a very mature person, they like to go a little slowly at times. They get very charged up, go towards the goal, very loyal, persistent in achieving what they want. And there's also this playful side which you activated once again. And this is the process of them reparenting their inner child, or reconnecting with the playful side, because they have a very cute playful side, and that is getting activated also, or that's the energy also coming in. That's why I'm feeling relaxed about this person over here. I think this is quite enough. I want to go a little faster in this reading. So let's go and see how they think you feel. I was going to use different decks, but I was asked not to. All right. First card, we have clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying. If you have a common friend and you asked about this person, about your person to your friend, they may have, this common friend may have gone and told your person about it. One thing which is coming through. Next, we have rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. And we have, okay, abandoned, left out, walked away, cold. See, did feel that Five of Pentacles energy of you, some, like, putting them on the cold seat outside of the house. That kind of energy is coming in, and this person over here thinks that you feel that with them being elusive, with the way things happened, it could have been that you tried to, in the past, you tried to take things on the next level in a way, and they completely rejected the idea or said certain things like, no, I see you in a certain way and all, but the reality of it is very different. This person feels that you are quite done with them. They feel that you are saying, this is breadcrumbing, and I'm I deserve more than this. I deserve a bakery. So even if you come up with a loaf, I will not accept you. I will reject you. Try it this time. So that's what's coming through. There's this iciness which is coming in over here, like the Queen of Swords, which is like, say, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. That energy is coming through. It almost seems like you're very cross with this person and hurt as well by the way things have happened, because they feel you have been taken for granted. It could have been, it may be the truth. They also feel that you are ready to embark on something new. One more thing which is coming in, maybe with the spying over here, maybe you both have access to each other and they know that you from time to time check up on them. So they're putting up a nice facade on social media, is also somewhere down the line coming through. When in reality, they feel completely different. They feel lost without you. And one more thing, every time they open up, there's this obsessive streak of theirs also, which you've seen a little of, the signs of it. And they feel if they showcased how they really are, you will dismiss them. That is also coming through. This person has abandonment issues and may have been projecting them onto you, is coming through. So, in a way, trying to safeguard themselves and making the other person, you, pile number one, making you experience what they don't want to experience. That is also somewhere down the line coming through. So, at the end of it, even if you feel like, this person is a jackass, at times, I'm just saying, I am a little blunt these days, so don't mind. But see, explaining myself always takes me off track. But they're not ignorant to what you may have undergone due to them. That is coming through. They're trying to understand your perspective, in the sense like initially it may have been that they were in denial for some time and they didn't want to take responsibility of their own actions, and they just went cold on you, left you. No, it could be a no contact scenario also. And now they're coming to a point where they're realizing things and how their actions or their absence and their in and out energy affected you, because now they're sitting abandoned. That is what is coming in. They feel that you are done with them. Like you feel strongly for them because you have spoken about it in different ways. Maybe the way you express gestures of love is their love language also. Like they like to receive that is the kind of love language they understand, but they fail to do it for you, is also somewhere down the line coming in, and they feel that you're quite done with them. We have confidence coming in, and with the black energy which is there. I love black, quite evidently, but genuinely speaking, I love black. This is not exactly black, but the tinge of black and gray which is coming through. Libra energy also coming in with the monochrome, almost monochrome energies, which are the black and white. Things are stark clear for you, and you've changed the narrative for yourself, and there's a glow up which is occurring. There's something which is boosting your confidence. I also feel whether or not there is another person in your life, they feel that you have a new beginning going on with someone else, because they too are spying on you. They feel that you're confident in embarking on a new journey. Without them, you are happy. That, in a way, is coming through. We have caution coming through. They feel that you feel there are too many red flags that you can't dismiss about this person, or the fact that you're no longer entertaining, or the fact that you yourself have certain inhibitions. You're treading very, very carefully because you don't want to get hurt, and that you are rejecting them. We have reflection. In the time apart, you're taking time to reflect on things, doing your work, and they're really happy with the way you are embracing life now. And we have passion. There's a very strong with the cards away. I just feel there's a separation or no contact or minimal contact which is going on, and they feel that you feel the same way, especially if you have been intimate with this person. They know. They feel that you are missing them, but you won't be taking the initiative because maybe they rejected the connection and you're quite done with them. And I feel like they get inspired also because they're feeling that you are overcoming certain personal blocks which were there. You're overcoming them, and that is inspiring them also because they know that you have overcome quite a bit. You may have had abandonment issues also, which may have triggered certain past toxic behaviors, and you took off the time to reflect on it, to rebuild your confidence and understand that rejection is a form of protection. You're no longer abandoning your own self. You're pursuing things, listening to your intuition, and that you're feeling very cautious in regards to them. This could be true or not, but this is how they feel. That many a times you put on a brave face. At times also, you don't always showcase what you truly feel or confront them when you're feeling angry. That is also somewhere down the line coming through. At times when they know that they'll be confronted because they have been in the past, you let it slide in a certain way, and they know how you're feeling, that you're not feeling happy at times or irritated by this person, but you don't say it. But yeah, they feel like if they don't get their act together, you'll move on. You'll be quick to move on because you have many, many people who get attracted to you. You have many suitors is something which is coming through because you're absolutely attractive. You are beautiful inside and out. They know it, and they know that you can anytime pursue it because they can feel they've had they can feel that you've had enough of them and the shit. Now let's see. Let's just get some guidance in the middle, and then we'll continue with the messages. I don't know how long is this reading, but we are absolutely loving it. So, what oracle is coming in for pile one? Passion came in again. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. This person is fantasizing about you or can't wait for the next encounter. But they feel that you'll give them a cold shoulder and they'll have to chase you once again. They like the dynamic, but how long will that continue? We have balance. coming in. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. We have the yin and yang coming in. You know what's funny? The clouds have become this color right now. You're always on their mind. They can't stop replaying also certain conversations. But they need to get out of this. If this is a pity party, we need to get out, like take off the, not we, this person needs to take off their party hat and do something about it and bring more balance. Agreeing to disagree is something which is coming through, but yeah, there's the need for balance to be struck. All right. Let's see what song they want to dedicate. One fell out, but didn't start. For pile number one, what would their person like to dedicate? Say through a a song. Okay, yeah, makes sense. We have Baby I'm Jealous by Bebe or BB Rexa. Never mind that. This says, Baby, I'm jealous of the pictures that you like. Baby, I'm jealous of the girls with lighter eyes. Baby, I'm jealous. Oh. And I know that it ain't right, but I'm jealous. Haha, the jealous kind. Yes, this person is the jealous kind, which is why they have this elusiveness of this suave personality, cool, calm, and collected. But within, there's this fire. If you like someone else's photo and all, they get very possessive because they're quite territorial. And this is the side which they don't want to show it to you, and they want to mature up. It's not really toxic. Had this person been toxic, they would have been more condescending. Yeah, this is the person, which is why they keep their heart guarded. Let's see what they want to say. Messages from this person. My heart belongs to you. You have a special place in the heart. I said that. Just a second. No, 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 no. Not all of them, please. This came into my mind. I didn't say it. I kept the texts that you sent. I am rereading it. Perhaps this person is reading something once again. I don't like when you ignore me. They is dejected or right word, but they feel rejected right now because you pulled in your power and started focusing on yourself while taking some space, and this person is like, "Let's baby." Don't be so insecure is coming through. I have inner childhood wounds coming in. And we have I want to marry you one day coming through. So yeah, they think about the future. They like the longevity aspects of it, but there's certain kind of inner growth, spiritual soul development which they are undergoing. Maybe like the text also, there was this showdown which happened. You may be in a relationship also, it doesn't really matter, different scenarios, but I'm just saying like some harsh truth that you gave to them and it really makes sense to them is what is coming through, irrespective of how they react, because it may have been like, they retaliated and said things hurtful, said some hurtful things to you, but that was the spur of the moment, the defense mechanism which got activated. And they said things rashly without thinking of the repercussions is also somewhere down the line coming through. And don't be so insecure is it the way this person acted may have activated your own insecurities, but this is like a projection because they themselves are quite insecure because you are very good for them, like they have you on a pedestal in a way coming through. And the best part is it's kept as a secret because the moment they feel, the moment you'll get to know about it, it'll be a one up for you. So that's coming in, and that's a little childish. You have the inner teen inner teen activated, and reasons why they love you, these are the ones which wanted to fall out. Oh, we have your voice sounds so sexy when you whisper in my ear. Sorry, just a second. This triggers me a little. Like not trigger, but like the display should be nice, somewhat. The rest of them, you have taught me what love is all about. Yeah, this is a journey, a learning curve for them. We are a perfect match. Resonating with this one. If I die tomorrow, I would know I found my soulmate in this life coming in. All eyes on you is the energy which is coming through. I think it's a misprinting. You are such a king human being. You're such a kind human being. You're sovereign, you're kingly. You are the empress to my emperor, to me being the emperor, or you are my emperor and I'm your empress. That kind of a power couple energy which is coming through. We are independent individuals, yet when we are together, we are inseparable. This person, you both are overcoming past issues of and codependencies and relearning how to actually be interdependent. And before that, there's this spiritual growth, spiritual path that we have to go on, spiritual journey we have to go on in seeding these seeds of independence. You both are doing it. That is what is coming through. They like that you have your own ideas. They love the fact that you don't always agree with what they have to say. You have your own ideas, ideologies, philosophies, belief systems, and you're your own person, and they absolutely love that about you. It's the energy which is coming through. You're the yin to the yang. That is coming in. One thing came in, I'll just say it before I end the reading. Your compassionate side, the amount of love that you've shared with them, maybe all of it that you can give, or parts of it, whatever you have shared with them, it's like you're such a kind person. You are so compassionate. It just activates them, makes them happy, and that there's still hope in humanity. In a way, is also coming in because this person, when they met you, were already quite jaded, and they are letting go, losing those baggages that they have been carrying. That is also somewhere down the line coming through. I think naturally things are gravitating towards something really, really nice, something very beautiful. The potential right now, in the now, when you are looking at this, is pretty much high. So, this is what is coming in. It's nice. Make sure your self doubt and all The way this person has acted, their absence and everything, not being able to make you a priority, is not a definition of who you are or what you deserve or the lack or what you didn't do. Nothing like that. Certain inner turmoil that they also have to overcome is the energy which is coming through. Right now, while their heart is opening up, the heart has a beautiful song which is playing. Their mind is overriding it with practicality, with scare, with presumptions, with all the things which can go wrong. So let them work through their own inner demons, the darkness within, which they are now slowly and steadily healing, because you deserve someone who is genuine, who is kind, compassionate, powerful, resilient. And this is the kind of, this person wants to be the perfect person for you, is the energy which is coming through. All right, so that's that. Thank you so much for your precious time. I hope this was insightful for you, and I hope to see you once again in another reading. Until next time, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe. Hi, my lovely Moonians. Hello, number 2. Welcome to your reading for those who were drawn to the golden frog over here. This is round 2 of your recording because the first one didn't get recorded for some reason, and it's fine. All right. Just 2 things that I said in that one also, and it's coming in right now too, like the Harry Potter. In that, this one, whenever I see this, it reminds me of the magical frog chocolates. So that comes into my mind. And one more thing was, before coming for this reading, I suddenly started, I broke into a classical dance. So could be that you have classical training in dance. That is also somewhere down the line coming through. All right. I'm this close to revealing what all was said in that pile, like the previous reading, but in like the one which I did, which did not get recorded. But let's begin with the signs now. All right. So these could be your sign, their sign, or the energy one is in. So what's coming in? Number 1, we have, and Aries gotta do it differently. Aries did come in the previous one. These are the 2 of them. A Virgo needs to come back on Earth. This came in also. This one also came through. A Capricorn's got a line of the ducks. No, Capricorn came in, but it said, never mind. It said, shake it off. A Capricorn got a shake it off, something like that. We have an Aries needs to loosen the grip. And it's so interesting because in the previous one also, Aries came in twice. The only sign which isn't over here is, I think, Gemini and Sagittarius. So that's fine. Looking at these, this is someone who is very set on you, very focused on you. And it's interesting because I was talking about this person being meticulous, and that is coming in, like, just loosening the grip a little is important for things to be grounded, for things to line up, and for the balance to be restored. All right, so let's see. Now let's begin with the reading. It's fine if those signs aren't in your chart or theirs. So let's begin with, how is this person feeling? How is pile 2's person feeling? We have healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. Nice. We have second chance, Reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. I get why that did not get recorded and why we are doing this one, this reading now. Hmm. Huh. It's like that pile, like the reading which I did, I'm going to stop talking about it. The reading which I did, this is the aftermath. So this is where we are supposed to be. This is exactly the reading which we are meant to do. We have apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. So this person, while they're healing, they want a second chance and they do feel like apologizing. Could be in certain cases it's role reversal. This person could be looking for an apology from your end. But yeah, this person wants closure for that phase to come to an end, for a new one to begin. That is the energy which is coming through. This person is going through certain kind of spiritual awakening where the matrix is breaking off, like those by the book rules or fixations that they had, like by this timeline, like by this time I need to be achieving this. Those fixations that they had, they're getting loosened by that. No, how do I say it? They're loosening the grip on that is also somewhere down the line coming through. And this person is wanting to make amends, to find an opportunity for the forgiveness to occur, for they want to return. And they, in the meantime, are releasing wounds. They're nursing their wounds. That energy is also coming through. And this person wants healing to begin in your connection, in your relationship also. Let's get a few clarifiers in terms of how this person is feeling. And this person misses you quite a bit. They're also seeing things differently. They may have been in denial at first, where they put the blame on you, but now they've come to a point where this healing has begun or has occurred, and this person has evolved. They're out of the denial. They found the love. And it was also like they were searching for unconditional love, but they couldn't, or the fact that they couldn't feel worthy of your love. And that was because there was certain kind of inner childhood wounds which were playing their part, kicking in their anxiety, self-doubt, and creating boundaries between the two of you. We have abundance also coming through. And it's interesting now, this person, it came in before also, but now the thing, that fixation which I was talking about, this person in the past prioritized their career because they want a certain kind of foundation in their life, because this is a person who's a provider, and now they're realizing that abundance is not, and wealth is just not monetary, it's of every kind. And there's this unconditional loving their own self unconditionally which has begun, which is why they are now ready to make amends and renew this connection, this relationship with you on a higher vibrational note is coming through. We have ghost coming in. This person may have ghosted you. If you thought there is a third party, the third party is only their work. That is also coming in. They just got so busy, lost in their vision, trying to achieve their goals, that they forgot to nurture what meant more. In a way, we have illumination also coming through. If this person is taking some time apart, which seems to be because there is a certain kind of emotional or physical distance or separation that may be going on, partial one. Sometimes we have um, conflicts, and then we take some time off space to recollect ourselves. There's certain kind of illumination which is coming through and making them realize why they have been so fearful from of taking things forward. And yeah, they realize what they feel for you, because in the hustle and bustle of everything, their emotions got the volume of the emotions lowered down, and they couldn't really take everything into consideration because they were a little too one track mind. That is also coming through. Balance on cutting is coming in. They want to they want to level up, own it up. This is a person who is quite frank, will not hide what they're feeling, does not shy away from taking responsibility of their own wrongdoing, and they expect the same from their partners, is the energy which is coming through. And they realize that throughout everything, you were a blessing in their life, which they couldn't actualize properly. If this person was also waiting for certain signals, signs, and synchronicities, this finding it, and that inner clarity is coming through. Realizing that they don't have to sacrifice something, one thing. They can blend the two together. And this person is also elevating, so the low vibrational energies or even low vibrational actions that were there and everything, they're moving out of it. Something you said is coming true for them is also somewhere down the line coming through. And certain kind of truth dose that you gave was a bitter medicine to digest, and the digestion took some time because they were experience, experiencing certain kind of ego death. And now that that has occurred, everything falling down, the ego and old mentalities falling down, burning in fire and falling down as wisdom, trickling down in ashes. So there's this little bit of this dark night of the soul energy which is coming through, where they may have gone hermit only to find their own truth, and they will be coming forward towards it because you are part of their abundance. You are their abundance. They feel that you're very lucky for them, and you have the right intentions for them. You always did. But at that time in the past, they weren't ready to make the changes which were required for their own soul growth, and now they're doing it, which is why want there's this desire of a second chance with you, and to make amends with restoring the connection the way it was. That's coming in. Let's look into how they think you feel. All right, spirit. How to how does pile how does pile 2 express and think pile 2 thinks about them? Wait. We have exhaustion, depletion, drained, long journey. They feel that you feel, they think that you feel quite done with the whole thing, the wavelength going up and down. While we are in the same place, but we're going up and down, two steps forward, one step forward, two step back, and like, till when, till when? I'm at the, like, my patience is running very thin. That energy is coming through. That's how they feel you feel right now. How do they think you feel? How does Pile 2 feel? What was this? Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. Yeah, they know it, and they know that you feel it too, that things are a little effed up with the way they are at this moment, because they're not progressing anywhere, nor are things being said. Things are very unclear. All right, let's see. We have twin flames coming in, mirroring shared feelings, reflection coming through. We have realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings, and we have peace, balance, harmony, friendship. With the twin flame and realizations coming in, I feel like they feel, oh my god, they feel that they think, how they think you feel is that you feel there's this potential in this connection, and you understand this connection on a spiritual level, on a deeper level than they do, is coming in. And the exhaustion is playing a part. So I feel that this person thinks that at the end of it, you want more inner peace, more solace, and maybe you don't really care now which direction it flows, because you know what's more important for you. So whether it works, if it works, this connection, this relationship works out well and good. If it doesn't, it's fine. I'll find someone. That's how they feel that you feel. We have caution. And I also feel like with the ghosting and everything which is happening, all you're seeing is red flags. That's how they feel, that you feel. We have rest coming in. They feel that you're in the process of moving away from them, or that you have, and you're feeling more peaceful now that you've made a choice. We have death coming in. Scorpio Major Arcana coming in. They feel that even knowing what you know about this connection, you are at peace with its ending. Because at the end of it, there were so many triggers which were occurring, so many things that you couldn't find. Came to a point where you couldn't ignore them anymore. Like staying silent wasn't helping the situation, because you felt that you were being taken for granted, or you feel that you're being taken for granted. If that is true, then this person also feels that you feel it too. Feel it, feel that, not too, because this person wants to continue or make things work with you. It also feels like if you are in separation, this person doesn't want to disturb you, because they feel that you have something good going on in your life and you're happier without them. And the thing is, like, you realize maybe the divine timing isn't right, and if it's not right, I don't have any more fucks to give. That came in. It's not like out of anger. It's just I'm cool with it. Just let it be. Not my circus, not my monkey, not my circus, not my circus, not my monkeys, that whatever it is, like, not my problem. I may have 99 problems, but you ain't one. That kind of energy is coming through. May or may not be true, because these are perspectives. This is the other person's perspective. And we have consciousness also coming through. They're seeing you glow. They're seeing you evolve. While you have closed the chapter with this person, you are throwing caution to the wind and moving forward, like running forward. That is also somewhere down the line coming through. You are taking some time off. You just want some space. They don't want to disturb you, is the energy which is coming through. They somewhere down the line feel that you can sense your intuition saying no, and that you feel that this is a waste of time. That is also coming in. We have happiness on cutting. So yeah, they feel that you are happy the way you are, the way things are in your life. You're happy about it. Maybe you're dating someone new. They're a little jealous about it, but they're happy that you're happy. That is also somewhere down the line coming through. You have a hunger for more. Yeah, they feel that they will very soon lose your interest. Like you'll lose interest in them. I don't know how am I speaking, because this person is getting, this time around, they're getting very anxious because this person feels they've lost you completely for good. That for you, there's no going back. There's only going forward. In some cases, I feel like this person is just biting their nails and waiting on as to what decision will you be making, because the ball's in your court, and they don't want to disturb you in that because they feel that they'll make things worse. While they're hoping, if that is the scenario, they're hoping that you choose them, but they know that you'll choose what makes you happy, and they'll have to abide by that or with that. Let's see what Oracle is coming in for you. They feel that you feel that this situation, where the connection is, where the relationship is at this moment, will not move past the initial stage, and that you're giving up hope on this connection. So let's see what's coming in as your guidance. Just closed my eyes and took out one. The one which I was feeling drawn towards, because my third eye speaks to me quite a bit in terms of sensations. We have don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. That is coming in. So if you're deciding whether or not you want to continue, give it time. In the sense of weigh everything, see it from a third person's perspective, be honest about it. Whether or not you have feelings for this person, whether or not this relationship as a whole, on a whole, if we remove the stagnation bit of it, was it good for you or wasn't it good for you? Because everyone's situations is different. Right now, there's this aspect of desperation coming in from their end because they have made many mistakes, and now what type of mistakes have they made? The story, the plot thickens accordingly. So right now I'm feeling, yes, exhausted, but it just feels like people have been talking to me. It's like echoes now. Have you been seeing a lot of readings, tarot readings, pick a card readings, rather? Reduce it a little for some time. It's just confusing you, nothing else. If you want, get a personal reading done. If not, just take a break from it, because just because. Um, oh, I needed that. Okay, so now let's see what song would they like to dedicate. We have dusk till dawn. But you'll, I don't know how to say his name, but like heard it, but mm, so close. Zain, Zen. Okay, we'll get to it. But I know who this is. I know the song also. But anyways, um, this says but you'll never be alone. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'm right here. I'll hold you when things go wrong. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'm right here. Then why you make pile to feel the way you do? In terms of the confessions, we have I need you to need me like I need you. Sometimes I wish I never met you. I've told my friends about you. This could have been a secret also, but now they're opening up because the thing is, there's so many things now. This person is going, there's this anger also, there's this guilt also for effing things up in a certain way. Both have their parts, but I'm just saying, like, there was a little bit of denial which was there initially where they may have put the thing on you altogether. They have a very, they have a strong jealous streak also. And I just heard like I've told my friends about you. Um there are a few friends. Maybe this is a very secretive person, but they do open up to a select few, and they're like, come on, here we go again. Here we go again. We're talking about pile two once again. Like they've been talking a lot about you. I still have your pictures on my phone. They lie awake at night looking at the photos you have together or the photos they have of you. In the song, the chorus part is coming into my head, and it sounds more like a zid, which is how do you say zid? It's like being adamant about something. I'll be with you from dusk and dawn till dawn. No, 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 no. Just like that. Like, I'll be there. I'll be there for you. Not that way, but this is more adamant. Like, come what may, I'll be there. I'll stay. That kind of a thing is coming in. I know you won't feel the same coming in. I didn't mean to hurt you. I see why everything happened the way it did. I just feel like saying you didn't really leave much of an option. This person was given quite a few chances, and they just felt like it'll keep coming in. Everything is fine. This is my person, not going anywhere. The reality is biting them. You deserve better than anything I can offer. See, when such things happen, no, when such realizations happen, There are two ways to go, there are many ways, but just ideally two ways to go about it: realizing this and not doing anything about it, or realizing this and upgrading themselves, doing better by you, acting upon it, rather than sounding philosophical and like the broken hearted, the romanticizing of pain in a certain way, like poets. Some poets tend to be, oh, this and that. If you know what to do, you deserve better than anything I can offer. This is also a choice, right? What you make of those realizations is also a choice someone is making. I'm a little annoyed. Not my personal energy, but just like, grow up. I am personally just judging this person, completely judging this person. It's nice, whatever it is, but do something about it. Do something about it rather than just saying it and feeling sorry for yourself. This is what they like about you. These are actually from the reasons, 101 reasons I love you. So, the reasons why they like you. You give amazing hugs. You make my fears melt away. Your voice sounds so sexy when you whisper in my ear. This came in pile one, actually did, and in the previous reading, this one also came through. And we can spend hours doing nothing but talking. They miss this with you. Having you, access to you is also somewhere down the line coming in. And I honestly don't really know what to make of it. All of this is too jumbled up. And the thing is, like, there are two ways. Like, one is a safe thing, the other is like quite alarming also. I learn something new from you every day. This person is quite fascinated by you, and yeah, they do very strongly feel that you are out of their league. They haven't dated anyone, hadn't or haven't dated anyone as good looking as you, as intelligent as you, as philosophical as you, as independent as you, and they feel intimidated by it. We lose track of time when we are together. They clearly miss you and miss talking to you and also being in touch with you, in your proximity with you. The physical touch and everything, your whole energy. You forgive me when I do wrong. This is what they liked. And I feel that you forgave them a few many times. In certain situations, you forgave them a few too many times, and you became a little lenient, and that leniency was taken for granted, is somewhere down the line coming through. They had to continue respecting your boundaries, but they, somewhere down the line, didn't do so. They're asking for your forgiveness once again. See, you want to entertain this person, you can. If it's been a long time that this person is coming back, make sure that the resentment has gone, that you have actually forgiven this person, because if you don't, then it backfires. The insecurities, the lack of trust, and everything starts happening. If this is an ongoing, on again, off again kind of a situation, um, they're still confused, a little fixed in their ways. They may still try doing the same things, not in that exaggeration the way it was, but similar lines, because they'll be testing the waters And I think it's time that you also become a little more vigilant about or use a discernment in regards to this person. And be honest. If you're not liking something, be honest with them. We don't always have to use the path of confrontation and argument. We can just have a calm um, conversation also with this person. But honestly, this person does know that their time is running short with you. We are independent individuals, yet when we are together, we are inseparable. Over here, they're coming and reminding you, remember, we used to have such good times together. And with the independent and everything, see, there is this two facets which are coming in. They showcase something, and internally they are a little different. And the thing is, you understand the innermost self also. So you know, while this person is very independent and everything, jolly, jovial, and everything, they're very needy also, and they're seeking for your validation. If they're putting in minimal, I heard, who was it? Matthew, someone, something which I'm going to infuse it in this way. If they're putting in minimal efforts and they come up to for that validation message question like "I miss you," instead of saying "Same here," just say, "Oh, that's so sweet." This person will be jolted like, "Oh my God, have I completely lost this person or what?" That is coming in. And all of this is also stemming from a little bit of self doubt, a little bit of insecurity, but a very strong jealous streak, which can be very flattering. But if the jealousy part is not tamed, it poisons the relationship in the long run. So tread carefully, go slowly into it if you want to entertain this person. That's totally up to you. It's a mixed bag, all of this. The type of people which I'm getting tapping into, it's a very fairly mixed bag. So one in particular is not coming out strongly, which is why I'm not going to the extremes and telling you be aware this is such a person, this is such a person. This person could be a novice when it comes to love, or they have had relationships but not a mature relationship ever in their life. There are many ways of trying to understand, but I can't. It's not a personal reading, so I'm not going to go into it. That's what's coming through. I'm going to leave the reading here. Thank you so much for your precious time, and I hope to see you again in another reading. Until next time, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely minions. Hello, number 3, for those who were drawn to the Mariam Jasper. So let's see what's coming in. How do they feel? And what do they think you feel? Or the gist of it, and we'll go into a little bit of one card for your guidance after that, and then we'll go into the confessions and reasons why they love you or like you, depending on your situation. All right, so let's begin with this one. Mariam Jasper is actually very, very beneficial for protection, for the health, boosting health of your body. It's also drinking from a glass of Mariam Jasper, like a glass made of Mariam Jasper. It's really good for the BP and a few more other things. So it's really beneficial. It's very grounding, and in some places I read it also is about protection at night. That it has very healing qualities. I haven't worked with this one, although I've had it for some time now. But whenever I tend to look at it, because I tend to look at it very randomly, like, going here and there, picking up the deck or something or the other, this one reminds me of everything's okay. Remember your purpose, all of that which comes in with this. It's very strengthening, boosts the confidence also. All right. So let's begin with the signs which are coming in. This could be your signs, their signs. Just a form of confirmation, and then we'll go. It's not necessary to have these signs in your charts, but could be the energy one of you or both of you are in. All right. So let's begin for pile number 3. Which signs are coming in? We have a Gemini wants to charm you. A Libra can't stop texting ya. So an increase in flirtation, in communication can be seen. This person wants to talk to you. Clearly we are here, so they are ready to talk to you is the energy which is coming through. And we have a Capricorn needs to shake it off. And we have an Aquarian misses your quirks and charm. So the charm energy coming in twice. All these cards over here with the air signs, all the 3 air signs and Capricorn coming in, there's this clear thinking, channeling which is occurring. The truth is coming out and they're liking what it is. What they're realizing about you is also somewhere down the line coming through. They're thinking about you non-stop is also somewhere down the line coming in for a few, not majority, but for a few, because those signs which came in particular are very meticulous and very practical also. And they have a good sense of balance in life. Sometimes they do tend to overthink and they get a little caught up in their thoughts. There's a word that I'm trying to say, it's not coming in. So anyways, let's begin. It'll come when if it has to come out, it will come out. All right. But this person is a pioneer, has that leadership quality also. So the leadership quality I feel is in number 1 and number 9 also, because number 9 is like an integrity kind of a card where your true self is out, and there's so much confidence, authenticity which is there, that the other, like, if someone is boasting about themselves, this person in particular will not get daunted or intimidated by it, because their own confidence is so strong. That way is coming through. All right, so let's see how they feel about you and the connection. Perhaps we have possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, risks coming in. The Fool card energy coming through with the Aquarius which fell out. They're seeing things, and this seems like a 3 of Wands also for some reason, because in one of the decks, 3 of Wands is like a plant with 3 such things. You've been very lucky for them, and they can't get enough of what you're giving, so they're really enjoying what you both have together. We have memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. So it's a mix of 2-3 things. I'll go into the specifics later. In the memories also coming in, I feel like this person is in reverie, thinking of the good memories that you both have shared. Right now, this person is thinking about perhaps even the last time that you spent time together. We have apology also coming in. So this is the mix which is there. This card, I think, yeah, I think it came in pile number 2. I'm doing this is the second day of recording, because I had to record pile 2 twice. The apology, forgiveness, return, sorry coming through. So the 2 energies which are there were, one is out of no contact, minimal contact, or a little bit of separation, and the other one is it's ongoing. All right. So this is a person who wants to, if there is separation, recently they hit certain kind of a epiphany, and it made things clear for them, and they want to amend things is coming through. They're hopeful. I need one more card. Thank you. We have conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. So this could be a person who still has quite a few options, but you stand out the most. They are conflicted in terms of they know what you both shared or share is really good, and they may have acted out a little where their ego self got the better of them in terms of anger or something that they said in a rebukive, is that a word? Where they said a few harsh words and they're apologizing for that is the energy which is coming through. The conflict is of whether or not to take things on the next level, or should we just enjoy what it is at this moment, because the possibility, the potential in this connection is pretty high, and they're liking the prospects that they're seeing in their head is the energy which is coming through, but they don't know if the timing is right now, if the conditions are right or ripe for taking things forward is what is coming through. If this is a no contact scenario, this person is conflicted whether or not they should be initiating conversation or communication with you is the energy which is coming through. Let's take a few clarifiers. We have flow. The indecision of any kind, depending on the situation, is kind of blocking the flow of how things need to grow. That is coming through. They know that their indecision is causing a few, is coming out as an obstacle at this moment. We have balance coming in. They do want to restore the balance, and they also want to see the green light from you, like an indication or a sign from the universe that it's go time. But they want to restore the balance between the two of you. What else? We have fear. They are in the process of overcoming the fear, which is why we have the conflict coming through. And we have anxiety also, overcoming the fears and anxieties, the illusions which clog their mind or stop them from seeing the reality. It's all becoming very clear, and the truth is very simple, and they're realizing how complicated they made it to be. They fear that if they apologize, you won't be taking them, which is why the fear of rejection is creating this kind of a moment of anxiety, stagnation at their end. It's almost like another thing, although I feel this is an ongoing situation in the sense of there has been history. In rarer cases, this could be a new person that you've met, in rarer cases, and the way that they're feeling is making them excited, but it's also reminding them that in the past they jumped too quickly, and right now they want to jump into things and take things forward with you, but it's almost like this fear which is stopping them, of like fear of history not repeating itself. That is also somewhere down the line coming through. So they're excited to take things forward, but they're scared of maybe perhaps even exalting things forward too soon. That is the energy which is coming through. Holding on to their horses. I haven't done it for the rest of the piles before, but I want a little bit of more further clarification because I want to know their intention now. I was asked not to do it in the previous readings because they were like, you've intervened quite a bit. You don't need to tell them everything. Okay, we have Knight of Wands coming in, Knight of Staves, however it is, and we have the Three of Wands also coming through. Talking about the Three of Wands and the Three of Wands also coming in, this person is going to contact you soon, sooner than you think, and they have been in the field for some time. This is a person who's quite attractive, so that's a good thing. They get attention, but they are not now deviated by it. That is also somewhere down the line coming through. Also, one more aspect which comes in with this one is this is still a person. Why they're feeling conflicted is because they want some time, maybe a few months, to heal out of the old triggers or to amend parts of their heart which were once broken. That is also coming through because you deserve better. That is being said. And there may have been a point in the past where they wanted to keep their options open, and they're apologizing for making things, for halting things that way, is also somewhere down the line coming through. With the Three of Wands, this one in particular talks about paying attention to gossip also, and kind of getting nervous about the whole scenario. So maybe like this person in the past adhere to the advice of their friends or family, which threw in the caution, and why they kind of separated or distanced themselves or suddenly became quiet is being reiterated again and again in my ear. And I would really like this person to step aside a little. We okay, so on cutting, like what I was doing on shuffling, this one slid out the Two of Cups coming in. Equal give and take. You both are on the same page, and and they want a reconciliation to restart or rekindle this connection. They are ready for the next step, is something which is being said over here from their higher self also. I'm not going to read into the card because, okay, never mind that, because I am assuming, anyways, never mind. I get it. Okay. This person really respects you, respects the how you handled the whole situation, even when they were acting the way they were. And they want to go towards calmer waters, travel with you, spend more time with you, and create more good memories with you, because now they realize they are kind of like apologizing for the interim, for the period of suspension that they created. It's all very clear for them. They are right now just mustering up the courage. Sometimes that's the thing, like mustering up the courage to be honest. They have started becoming honest with their own selves about regarding their feelings for you, which are very strong, and how fear, anxiety, and doubt imbalanced the flow of things, natural flow of things. But they're open to see how to make this work with you, and they're hoping that you are on board with them in regards to that also. This person is kind of also fearing your judgment of them is also coming through, but it's like an olive branch that they want to extend towards you, and kind of hoping that it goes off smoothly, amicably. If there's a hard conversation or difficult conversation that has to be had, and this could be a person who kind of avoids conflicts because in their head it becomes very strong, like they choke up, they don't know what to do, they feel cornered and all of that. So they have been a little avoidant about all of these things, trying to make things as at times surface level as possible, because they're quite an intense person, so they don't want anything to influence them in a negative way, because it took a lot of effort to move forward in life. That is being said somewhere down the line. All right, now let's go into how they feel, how they think you feel, or how they feel you feel. Know that this is a perspective from their end, so just keep an open mind. All right, just as because it's coming in doesn't mean it has to be true. All right, for you we have peace, balance, harmony, friendship. They feel that you can feel the imbalance in this connection, and that it is a little superficial at this moment, and you'd like some more depth, more than what they are offering at this moment. And that you're hoping that we both can travel towards calmer waters and create a sense of stability between the two of us, so that we can start trusting each other and for the bond to deepen. We have loyalty. They think that you're questioning their loyalty. Maybe due the factors of that, the reasons for that may be different. We have trusting, reliability, believing, and we have curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind coming in. They think that you feel that this situation is a little jinxed, and the fact that it almost seems like they got so consumed by the third party, in a way, not third party as a person only, but certain goals of theirs, that they become your person became quite oblivious to your connection. And they feel that you're wondering what went off, what triggered this change. They also feel that you feel disappointed. We have thinking, missing you, craving, desiring. It seems like you know, or you feel that you deserve something more stable, someone who's more ready for a committed relationship, that you question their loyalty. And due to the lack of answers, it leads to your mindset, your perspective about this connection, or even about your person, to become very negative. And they're feeling quite helpless because they don't know what to do or how to make you trust them. And over here, I just want to intervene and say the thing is, like, it's very easy to put someone's mind to ease, and they're choosing not to do it at this moment, maybe because they don't have the answers just yet, or that they have so many things happening in their life, they're genuinely busy and they come off as self absorbed. And in all of this, they're still acting a little entitled at the end of it. With this one over here, they feel that you miss them, but that nothing is going to come out of this connection. One more thing which came in may or may not be true, but I heard someone saying it. They feel that you compare them to your ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, your past relationship, someone in particular. And that makes you further unhappy with this person who we are talking about. We have creativity coming through, certain kind of illumination. One more thing which is coming in is like they don't want to be toxic for you, but at the end of it, they're acting in a certain way which is triggering toxic thoughts in you. They feel that you have so many questions to ask which they don't have a concrete answer to at this moment. We have frustration coming in, and we have happiness coming through. They feel that you're at a cross point where you're deciding what to do next, and that perhaps this connection has become a little redundant. and that you're getting inspired with these two cards coming in with the tinge of orange or coral orange, let's say that. The sacral chakra, which is opening up, you're coming into your power. The divine feminine, who may have been in the analyst paralysis, is now stepping forward, being loyal to her, his or their heart, and speaking up and breaking anything which seems jinxed or cursed. We're breaking those things off. The karma, the karmic contract that you both had, this in particular, this unfolding, this chapter of the karmic contract is now null and void, is the energy which is coming through, and you're moving forward now. You're focusing on your happiness and taking steps which take you out of this period of stillness, stagnation, which has been creating idleness, which is leading to so much overthinking that you forgot your essence. And that wake up call occurred where you stood up for yourself, confronted whatever frustrations you had with this person. Or if you haven't spoken about it, they can very profoundly sense it. That any given day you will just burst out and lash out on them. So they're a little scared of getting scolded by you in a way. Can we get a few clarification in terms of how they think I3 feels? We have Page of Wands coming in. A lot of fire signs have come in. Fire signs of Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. They feel that you will give this situation, depending on circumstances, you will give this situation, this relationship, some more time, but you are on the watch, and that you are also now open to whatever universe blessings, even in terms of perspectives, new perspectives in terms of love. You're opening up for that, because they can sense a change in you. You stopped reacting to things that you used to react upon, and they feel that you're losing interest in them. You're no longer that keen on them. Six of Cups coming through. That you're ready for something more soulful in your life, and that you're healing right now. And moving towards something which is more fulfilling. They feel like your search for love, or that which clicks, a connection which clicks, is still not over, is the energy which is coming through. And perhaps if that is not the case, I feel like you're ready for something new, and that you're pursuing newer things for yourself, which is taking your focus away from them. That is also coming through. So good on you. If this person couldn't really make up their mind and treat you in a casual way, this reckoning was inevitable. The situation was inevitable to lead you here. Where you're choosing different things. We have as a guidance friendship coming in. Nurture the bonds of friendship with your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Look at this. Feeling protective about you. This came in for Librans also. They want to nurture this connection. But it's funny that the relationship, or you had to make this decision where they have now stopped being the runner and is now coming to a point of becoming the healer of this connection. If this is an ongoing relationship, I feel like it's good. The take that you've chosen to pursue is nice, that you're focusing on your own endeavors, and that is just helping this person gravitate towards you more and more. Like from the distance, a little bit of distance that you've created, you've become busier in your schedule and everything. They're missing you, getting a chance to miss you, and they're really admiring how talented you are, how inspired you are, and this thing of this fearlessness of following your whims and looking at life differently, learning a new skill. It's getting them inspired and more attracted towards you is also somewhere down the line coming in. And they're kind of figuring it out, thinking what inspired this. They know what all did, but then still, like, that moment of, all right, let's do it. How did you come to it? Because remember, they are feeling a little conflicted right now, right? So they're also thinking, like, how did you make that decision? Simply put, you didn't really think about it so much. You just followed your intuition and it felt good in your body and you just did it. And it's working very, very beautifully for you. So kudos for the work that you've been doing upon yourself, because this person is also recognizing it and really appreciating it, whether from distance or up close. Oh, no, it's not so many. So now let's see what song they'd like to dedicate, and then we'll go into the confessions, what they'd like to say to you. So 453, my God. We have Love Me Harder by Triplo Max. Just love me harder, have no mercy on me. Tell me louder if you're loving me. Oh, you are the one that I need coming in. So this person is also physically craving you. That's the sexual energy which I've very strongly got. There's also the sense of this tension, this resistance that you have been creating, and the anticipation of being together once again is just spiking the interest in you. Through the Years by Kenny Rogers. Through the years, you've never let me down. You turned my life around. The sweetest days I found with you. Through the years, I've never been afraid. I've loved the life we've made, and I'm so grateful I've stayed right here with you through the years coming in. So there are two energies which are coming through. In the short term, if you want things to work, just stop worrying about meeting your expectation. It's almost like, letting things be and letting them naturally gravitate towards you, like you're making space to receive. So it's important now to detach yourself from any kind of fixations, worries, worrisome thoughts, and just enjoy the connection for what it is at this moment. That will be very beneficial for you. And with this one, the energy which I'm getting is in long term, the long term perspectives of your relationship is really, really good. There will be ups and downs. There are fights which happen, and it's totally normal. But this willingness to make things work together is something which is getting developed in this person. If you want to continue with this person, it will take some time for them to, in a way, be more of a true partner for you. But through the years, this connection will be very, very beneficial, very nurturing, very enduring, long lasting, fulfilling, satisfying, very happy, and quite harmonized. In the now, initially, for the next 3-4 years, this is the person who'd like to feel safe controlling the direction or the flow of this connection. But eventually, your partnership, if it sustains, I hope it does, in your partnership, you will be taking more leads than they do because they'll be trusting you completely, blindly, is something which is coming in. All right, let's see what they want to say. We have, I'm starting to understand our connection. Yeah, that's the thing. I talk to you a lot in my head, something that we spoke of initially. They've had quite a few conversations, but it's almost like, whenever they are with you, they get so nervous, or the conversation goes somewhere else. They feel like, maybe another day we'll catch up on what I want to actually say, because this person preps up. I care about what people think of us, and that came in as a hindrance, which caused conflict, maybe causing conflict still. But they are in a stage of, at a stage of realizing what this connection really is, and how less of what others think of the two of you, or if they take the leap of faith and start something with you, you deviating from the plan, how less the world will really care about it. Like, your life, why are you trying to live it according to other people's expectations? Life is too short to be worrying about. I want to regain your trust, and they want to work on their friendship. Maybe this is a person who just, if they broke your trust, and trust is such a difficult, the hardest thing to restore, they want to do it now earnestly. I'm secretly obsessed with you. Yeah, we know. I'm secretly obsessed with you. Anything else more revealing than this? I've told my family about you. And I go, you, the way that I'm speaking right now, and when I'm channeling, I sound very different. Usually, if you meet me in person, talk very clearly. But right now, anyways, I just saw their family smiling. So they approve of you is coming through. I'm afraid of commitment, which is why we had those conflicting resistance, indecision, which was coming in. Let's just keep this here. I want to prove my love to you through actions. Yeah, if whatever it is, like now is the time that you focus on the actions that they're taking. And if it could be like, they broke your trust in a certain way, or maybe the overthinking led to you feeling quite paranoid, and it's time to recenter yourself first and then just see their actions, because I feel even if the connection hasn't really progressed the way you would normally like, in the time frame, it has actually progressed, and everyone's healing, coping capabilities, moving forward, embracing things which make us vulnerable. Everyone approaches those aspects very differently, has a different take on it, and this person just likes to be more precautious due to past experiences. And now, through rebuilding the connection, the friendship that you both have, the bond, the foundation which they want to strengthen now, and for you to believe in them, and that they're not stringing you along, but you are the only one that they want, which is why they've spoken about you. They had inhibitions, but they realized how superficial those fears really were, and they are taking into confidence their family members and sharing what they feel, because in, like, with their friends or on their own, they weren't able to see things clearly, but now sharing it with a particular person that they really confide in, it's becoming very clear what they want and how they can recreate what you both had. once again through certain good advice that's coming their way. I feel you can trust this person. In the past, also, when they weren't ready for a commitment, they were honest about it. So you can just take that into consideration, is coming in. And when they are with you, the way they are with you, you know how strongly drawn they are towards you and how deep are their feelings. So I think this one is a keeper, or at least a relationship which is worth putting in the effort. That is coming in for me, towards me. All right, let's see what they love about you or like about you. No. Let's just begin with these first. We have, you think I'm good looking no matter what. You boost their confidence. I love to tickle your feet. And I got it, like when I was saying, like when you are together, I felt that, like, touchy feely. This person tends to become quite touchy feely because they find you quite irresistible. Yes, okay. You have taught me what love is all about. I can't imagine a minute without you. I miss you even when you're in the next room. That's more like for those in a relationship, in marriage, or who are living together, that kind of a thing. Nothing makes me happier than holding your hands. They've realized you have a very strong part in their life, and almost like you've been loyal to them, and that gave them a lot of strength, confidence within their own self. So if there was separation, that place that you held, you took that out, and they felt like everything changing, the floor being slid out of your out. You know what they say, right? We know we can work things out together. They love the fact that you both can have an adult conversation with all seriousness, and once you have come to a resolution in a way, even if that's agreeing to disagree, that attribute also they really like about you. But they like that, like, eventually there's this willingness at both ends to make things work, to hear each other out. They find that to be very healthy, a healthy component of this connection between the two of you. I love the way you laugh. Even in those reminiscing moments of those good memories, I just revisit those memories because it makes me feel so happy that in that moment I made you happy, or I was with you, hearing you laugh, because it's really captivating. It's unique in its way. It's very cute, and it makes me happy hearing you laugh. Mhm. It would be a it would be great fun to grow old together because they found a best friend and their lover and someone that with whom they really like the pleasurable moments, that they are addicted to you in a good way. With all the apprehensions that they have, it's good. Sometimes it's good to have such apprehensions because view you, they respect you quite a bit, so they are very careful, sometimes so careful not to hurt you that they end up doing nothing at all. So they're trying to find a balance in that also, and find the confidence to really speak what's in their heart, because the possibilities are so nice. that they at times get very scared of losing you, which is why they recoil also sometimes, because they feel they're already in too deep and they just can't take another hardship or a relationship not working out once again, which is why the fear of commitment also came in, because the last person in their life, however the situation may have been, even if this person was in the wrong, it hit them bad. You both need the healing, and being together you will be healing each other. You have been healing each other. Maybe spiritual awakening occurred due to this person. The experiences that you had with this person led to your spiritual awakening also. So a lot of healing. I genuinely like this pile. Like, I would claim it for myself, because irrespective of what is being said, what was said or not said, the energy that I'm getting, my heart chakra is very relaxed, filled with unconditional love. This person loves you unconditionally. And this is where it's going to open up, where we find confidence between the two of us. The bond which strengthens with time, because this person will require time and clearly requires more time with you also, and looks forward to the happy, good memories that you both will create in the future if you give them the chance. That is what is coming through, because that's how profoundly you impact their life. And not everyone likes it to be known. But I'm sure in the months to come, you'll start seeing this relationship between the two of you really strengthening and just becoming better and better. Because this time around, you both want to make it work. You both make each other so happy. There's certain things that we need to re-establish in the connection, and once they are done, once you both are done re-establishing, strengthening the connection, the compatibility, after you get to know each other more and more, even if it's been years, there are still things that you need to know about each other, and give it time. Let's not rush into it. Slow romance also has a beauty, even if we'd like things to be more immediate or kick-started. They've actually got no one else but you on their mind. They're quite consumed by you. That's what's coming in. Do let me know if this resonated with you, and thank you so much for your precious time. If you have any suggestions for the next pick a card, do let me know, because I'm kind of reaching a point of saturation. I've been doing this for like 4 years, although this channel in particular is just 2 years old. I lost my first one, so do let me know. I'm open to ideas. I keep saying it. Please do suggest something, please. All right. I'll still come up with things, but a little bit of inspiration is always welcome. So until next time, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely moon.